I read 15 books in July, which is the most that I have ever read in a month. I started off the month reading Say You Swear. I did this as a buddy read, and thank God that I did, because I probably would have DNF'd this if I was reading it alone. So I sat back, forced to watch the jocks of junior high become the hotties of high school. The guys were model students, star athletes, and undercover bad boys. That's on page 3, and I probably would have DNF'd the book right then and there, but I kept going because it was a buddy read, and it ended up being so good. Next, I read Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I didn't like it, but I don't necessarily think that it was bad. Then I went on a bit of a dark romance kick. I started off with the Twisted series, and the only book from this series that I really liked was the third book, Twisted Hate. Then I read Older by Jennifer Hartman. This is my only 6-star read of the month. This is now on my god tier list. Age Gap Forbidden Romance. It is so good. I also read Shallow River by H.D. Carlton. This is very, very dark romance that showcases domestic abuse in great detail. This was gonna be a 5-star until the ending. I don't want to give too much away, but the way that the FMC is able to get out of this toxic relationship is not something that regular people can do. I dipped my toes back into horror with I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid, and while I was terrified while reading this, I also had no idea what was going on at any point in the book, and I think that's the point of the book. I just don't know if I enjoyed that. Then I tried to read Jessa Hastings' new release. I ended up DNFing this. I read the first 2 books in the Savage Land series. It's a dark romantasy series with a dystopian twist, which I loved. I loved the geopolitical landscape that it takes place in. They're short, they're fast-paced, and the writing on the page is really big, so you can fly through these. Red Rising, I loved this. This is futuristic science fiction where humans have conquered all of the other planets in the solar system, and society is divided into classes, the lowest class being slaves and the highest class being like gods. Only reason why I didn't give this 5 stars is because this book needs a glossary. There are so many things in this world that are named and not explained, like a pulse shield. What is a pulse shield? Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby, 5 stars. The story follows 2 fathers of a gay couple in Southern Virginia, and neither father has a good relationship with their son because they cannot come to terms with the fact that they are gay. And when their sons are murdered, the 2 of them team up and go on a wild Grand Theft Auto level wild journey to figure out what happened. Lastly, I started the Book of Azrael. I haven't finished this. I'm like 45% of the way through it.